Hey, hello, hi, welcome to another stream. Everything is running and I'm going to get back to work. I'm getting back to work. Okay, pardon my English. Last week I left a note for my future myself, which is today's myself, that the clock is about 26 millimeter long, and there is a hint to make the QS1 shorter. There is no note about the QS0, and frankly, I forget almost everything but my frustration from the process. So, in the meantime, I received a comment on LinkedIn about moving the DDR module further from the MPU to make the to length matching and the entire routing easier. And this is something I need to consider doing because yeah, we have now the I don't know how to call it, the draft routing, which is non-functional, just to verify that it's connectable. And yeah, we will see. We will see. And I don't know if we are too close to the MPU or not too close. I don't know what's the average expected length. We have the clock signal about 26 millimeter long, which is this one. This pair, I'm sorry, 26, yes. Yeah, I think, yeah, let's check what I'm talking about. Not only for you, but for myself as well. Because yeah, every single hint can be valuable. Yeah. This is the screenshot of the current state plus minus. It's I wrote this post about 2 weeks ago, but we didn't change last week almost anything. And yeah, there is a here there is a tip from Chase Wood, who is application engineer at Texas. Obviously you can see it. Just a general tip for this: if you aren't space constrained, which we are not, you will find it easier to get more I/O out of the main processor FPGA on the same layers. Okay, if you move the DDR a bit further away, your length tuning on most layers will be less wide, and it won't conflict. Yeah, sure, because if you are too close, the length tuning patterns are getting wider because we have to make more meanders and more curves. Will be less wide, and it won't conflict with the other IOs. That's why. That's true, and I really appreciate this. And I can see that I didn't respond, but yeah, I was busy probably at the time. So yes, we can. Now the edge to edge distance is, yeah, really close, 6 millimeters, really close. Okay, so I will move it further, definitely. And DQS shorter, DQS 0. Yeah, we used the net inspector DQS 0. Yeah, we can make it taller. DQS 0 here, 40, and DQS 1, 16. Okay. So it should be DQS 0, not 1, DQS 0, because DQS 1 is already quite short. Oh no, DQS DQ 8 to 15 are, yeah. It was about the variance of the length. Yeah, DQS it's 17 because here there are lines of about, yeah, 12, 14, 13, 15, 16, yeah, plus minus. Yeah, I will make it further. I will move it further. So it means all the if I make this trick, if I break the track here, I can, yeah, break track. Okay. Yeah, and there was the thing that we need to make the tracks wider. Yes, anyway. Okay, so I will use this as a chance to correct it. Yeah, and I will be more generous with the space taken. Yeah, it's already 0.9. Okay, it's already 0. Yeah, sometimes it's possible. Okay, does it mean that? Yeah, it's too wide. Sometimes the track of 0.09 fits perfectly in between the pads, sometimes not. The pitch in the vertical dimension, vertically taken pitch is wider sometimes than the horizontal. I don't know why. That's something I can understand. Yeah, we can break it here. We are too close already. So I have to go further, make some distance. Yes, for instance, this. No, not possible because, yeah, like this. Yeah, it's not. Oh, I think this is good. No, it's not. The reason why I'm doing this is that the track is, yeah, even without the teardrops, it's possible to keep it like this. But if I keep this like, yeah, this is what I don't like, because in the corner the teardrops don't work well. Yeah, this is much better. So I don't want to call it my hint or my piece of advice, but what I've learned is that for the teardrops is better to keep the transition point on the vertical or horizontal lines, not on the 45-degree lines. Yeah, sometimes it's not perfect because of the clearances. Or because of the grid. No, I don't want to say that. Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. Yeah, the thing is that I need to save some space because of the these two tracks. There is not enough space for the thinner, not thinner, for the thicker lines. Yeah. I break my rule I explained 2 minutes ago, but you know me. Okay, so now some corrections. Yeah, it's like procrastination. This job, what I'm doing, is like procrastination. No, I don't want to judge myself. No, I don't. It was 26, but in the future it won't, because we will move the module further from the MPU. Yeah, I'm considering adding a shortcut for breaking the track. Oh no, here, because I will do it in upcoming like 20 minutes, like 100,000 times. Break track. Control Command B is my guess. No. Unfill on zones. Okay. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want. Shift Command B. Draw Bezier curve. Yes. I have never drawn Bezier curve in my life. Yeah. Faster. Yeah, it's faster. I like it. I did good. I did well. That I edited the new shortcut. Okay. Sometimes I learn new things. Last week or the week before, I learned that if you press on Mac Command 0 on Windows or Linux, Control 0 probably, it displays the entire PCB like zoom to fit, I think it's called. And it's something I really love, and I don't know how. It's why I didn't use it before. Yeah. Here I can see that we have a comment. Good morning, afternoon, evening. There needs to be a trapezoid trace function where you could gradually expand or contract the trace. Lol. Yeah. I think the teardrop works like this. It's a trapezoid shape, and you can modify each teardrop individually. So that's something you are talking about. Yeah, there is this thing in KiCad, but I don't want to edit each trapezoid element individually. So yeah, I believe you are correct. I love the new break track shortcut. I really do. It's so convenient and fast. Yes. Now there is not enough space for the wider tracks, so I need to start from bottom, make some space here. So maybe even more. Oh, the track must be selected to be broken. Okay. Yeah. Probably still not enough space. Maybe I should be more aggressive, but we will see. What I've learned recently is that when there is, I think last week I already used this, when there is a bunch of tracks and you need to move them, I always had moved them, or I always moved them like track by track, but you can select them all and track them by as a group. Yeah, here. I found it by accident a few weeks ago when I was working on a design with a lot of tracks. Yeah, not enough space. Maybe here. Maybe here it is. Yes, something like this. I can keep it. Yeah, something like this to, what's this? Yeah, that's the USB. Okay, can be. Can be, and now we have to move to inner 2 layer. Yeah, this feature, select copper layer pair, is really useful. If you don't use it, especially for the multi-layer PCBs. If you have double-sided, it's not so important because there are always 2 copper layers, not more. But if you are working on 4 or more layer PCBs, I always recommend to set the active pair you are working right now. Now I am working on the front, it means top and inner 2. And whenever I press a V key, when I'm not routing, so in a normal mode like this, I switch between the active pair copper layers. By default, it's top and bottom, and yeah, this is not really useful to jump to the bottom layer because there are no tracks right now involving the DDR routing. So yes, this. So let's continue the same way. Oh, you know what? I can easily use the 0.09 thickness to the entire net here in this case, because there are no routing in between pads, which I think will be valid for all inner two layers. Hi, Robert. Yeah, and now I am really nervous because you are watching me. So No, I'm just joking, but not completely. Thank you for being here. How are you? Hey. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I'm not a streamer. In my nature, but yeah. Yeah, I can continue here. It's fine. What about here? Good. Yeah, be aware that if you are using the W key, which makes the track wider, it doesn't respect the DRC. So you always have to check if you are not over. Yeah, I don't know why this works like this, but yeah, it does. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's nice. That's nice of you. Perfect. Remote cooperation. I think you can. I think you can repost or share the post, the particular post, and when the stream is active, like right now, the person who sees your reposted post see the stream is running. So yeah, it should work like this. Perfect. Good. This is the clock. This can be deleted. Yeah, regarding the inactive display option, when you are in the normal mode and you select a portion of your screen or of the design, you select everything which is active, which is basically both the top and inner two layer. If you switch to the dimmed mode and select, it always selects only from the active layer, which is very convenient because you can see the dimmed copper layers or other layers behind, but you don't select what you don't want to. So yeah, consider using it because it's a huge time saver. And the hotkey is H, I think, by default. Yeah, you can see here inactive layers H. Thank you. Yeah, I missed your comment, but I think you commented my advice about the track witnesses or widths, not witnesses, track widths. Okay, so now we can move the module. Everything is active, yes. Nothing is behind, and we can move it. I said that now we have like edge to edge is 5.6 millimeter. I think we can be 15. No. Let's try it. Let's try to move it 10 millimeters. That's rather farther. No, 5. 5 is okay. I like 5. Now, clock. Let's get back to our plan. Clock before our change was 26 millimeter long, but there were two meanders in there, in this area. If we go directly, it will be like 10, maybe less. Yeah, including the inner two, maybe 15. So I still no, I have an idea. I have an idea of now I connect it like this and drag it to make it better. Yeah, this is feature of KiCad. It always keeps the useless segments. On the tracks, I don't know why. Yeah, and now we can measure. Let's measure 8. Yeah, and even this stupid track breaks our pair. Why is that? This is what we want. Yeah, end to end 23. Okay, we had 20. My camera is off. Why? Okay, please give me a sec. I accidentally ended the stream instead of leaving the studio because I was focused on the PCB. So yeah, nobody is here, but I will continue anyway. I'm sorry to all of them who lost me. So I said that last time we have 26. I moved 5. I don't know if 26 is good or not, but before we have the DQ8 to 15 lines to be about 15 millimeter. I moved 5. It is 20, and we have plus minus 22. So 0 is not possible. So I think 30. I think 30 is a good target. So let's set 30 as the total length, and let's make some nice shapes. Thirty. Now we have 30. No, not yet. I concluded it 5 minutes ago, and I will upload both of them. DQS shorter. DQS. 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 Yeah, there is a thing that I need to make a crazy what's this? Will it help, or would it help if I... No, I can't. No, no. It wouldn't help. I need to... It won't be any shorter, I'm pretty sure. Can't be, because earlier on, yeah, it was 17. I don't know. Okay, I think we are good with this. To be 20. Can we make rounded curves on the differential pair? No. No, we don't. We should use a plugin, probably. Anyway. Yeah, my intention is to download both parts from the StreamYard. And merge them together and then upload them. A7 and B8 from the DDR, probably. A7, B8. Yeah, these two tracks. This is the data lines, DQ11 and 10. So it's the same group as the DQS1. So these tracks, along with other 6, 7 tracks, will be matched with this length, which is 20 plus minus 1.4 millimeter. And it goes here. If I connect the B8, it's 20. So now it's matched to the DQS1. Yeah, you mean yeah, I think that's a good idea. Thank you. You mean to go here plus minus and here. It's not easy. And it means to go over here. So at the end, it means only to make some matching in between the lines in the pair. Yeah, that's a good idea. We are using the same. Yeah, of course. Even when you are using tracks, the signal integrity may get impact. Of course, we are on the same reference plane, which is inner one. So yes, it's not optimal. And thank you for both of you to the devices. It's like remote work. Route B8 between A8. B8 between A8, 7. I can bit swap the lines easily. I think this is quite good. Yeah, I'm working on it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and yeah, it's not so critical here. Okay, so we are at how much it was? How many? 17? It was 20 before, or how many? So I need to swap 11 and 10. But not A, it was Q. And I do it like this. 1765. And now, yeah, that's fine. So basically we can start with the upper group and we will see what happens. I think there is not enough space for it. We'll see. Yeah, now I'm missing the part of the DQS1 on the inner two because I can't go with these three threads here. So I need to bit swap them again. No, it won't help. Yeah, I have to reroute them completely. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not pretty sure if I'm a model for humility and respect, but thank you. Yeah, I need to go here. No, it's not possible. Below, 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 below. So only this one. Yeah, I need to go with this one. Through this area at all cost. It's getting too long. This is so awful. The dragging feature in KiCad is so non-functional. I complained on the internet. I received a hint that KiCad is open source and I can code it by myself or fix it. That's the great advice. Now maybe it can be 0.09 completely. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so now bit swapping. These four are below the clock and four above. So DQ11 must be swapped with 15. So 11, 15. Not here. Oh, that was not good. 11, 15. Draft routing again to see it. 10 to 8. Yes. This one works. And these two switched again. So 8:15. Okay. So, what's this? Clock enable, okay. So let's continue with this suckers. I'm doing it just to see the length. DQM is one of the signal that must be length match as well. I think I'm missing one signal. I need to move it further. Sorry. Like this. Yes. But I think I'm missing one signal. Which one? Oh, how to check it? 8 is here, 9 is here, 10 is here, 11 is here. So 4 from here and 4 from here. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we have it. We have all 8. 5 and 4. It means 8 data DQM1 and DQS pair. Okay. So, moment of truth. How long are these tracks? 24, 19, 16. Yeah, this sucker is long as hell. This one must be routed in the inner layer. I don't know how to do it. Anyway. I think I will do it differently. I will correct this routing for DQM0 for the cost of can I do it anyway? This is 0, DQM1, and this is 14. So basically I need to swap them. Am I? Yes, to swap them. Should be possible. Should be. No. Not now. Better. Okay, so now I can correct this. Yeah, obviously it didn't improve the M15. There are two options. I can take it as the most difficult to route track and length match all of them to this length of 24, which is 25, which is rather long. Or I can do my best to make it shorter by routing it through here, maybe through here. I will try it. But realistically, I can't make this distance of 5 millimeters shorter because I can't. There is the distance between the pads. Five millimeters is not so long. These signals should be matched 1.4, so 2.8 is like tolerance. Okay, I will do my best to route it differently. It means the 8 must be routed here. So I need to swap them again. 15 and 8 and 15. So how much did I save? I guess like 0.5 millimeter. $25, maybe nothing. Yeah, because the DQ, yeah, this track is farther. Okay. So what I saved there, I lost here. Anyway. So 17. If I take the DQ15 sucker as the most difficult to route track, which probably really is, then I should make it shortest possible. Which is 24.6. Can I save something here? No, it's the same. I just move the segment further. I can swap 9 and 15. 9 and 15. I think that's a possibility to save some millimeters. No, not here, here. It's not. It's not great, but 9.15. No. 915. How much? How many? 22.9. $22.86. But I think I can't tight it more because I need some space for the length tuning. So let's say what if I swap the lines in the pair of DQS1 and route the 11 below? No, it would cause the same issues as with 15. Yes, it wouldn't help. Okay, so I will do this. Follow me for my idea. I will route the DQS1 here. Make some space. If we can say that the DQ15 is the most difficult to route path, which is, yeah, I can consider it as the most difficult to route path. And the length is, let me check again, 23.05. Let me write it down. Of course, we have Net Inspector, but it takes quite a big area on the screen. DQ15 is 23.05. 23.05. So now I have to length match the DQS1 to this length, plus minus 1.4 millimeter, which is, yes, 1.4, which makes, let me use my calc because my brain is already drained. 23.05 minus 1.4 is 21.65. So I can length match DQS1, which is a complete track, 17. So we need to length match to 21.65, or to have some headroom, 22. 5 millimeters. That's too much. Oh, come on. Unable to tune segments inside other tuning patterns. What? Unable to tune segments inside other tuning patterns. I don't understand your English. Yeah, it seems that KiCad is crashing. And I didn't save it. Yeah. KiCad is not responding. Okay. Luckily, we have Bezier curves here and other functions nobody used ever. So how much work I have lost? Seven minutes. Auto saved 28. 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, luckily I talked more than worked. Why is not there's not enough space for this or what? Oh. Okay, so let's be more or less aggressive. 19. Yeah, there is not enough space for 22. I understand. I understand now. What about now? $22. But I have to move the D15, so it's already a lot longer. D15 is here. 24, almost 25. Half millimeter. So I have to make this even longer. So (24, 18). I need this because I need another segment. No, I don't need this. I need to start over. This won't be easy. -3. -3. The TQ15 is within tolerance, but these two are not. 17 and 16, yes. Still not enough. And 4. Yeah, it seems that I will need to do it manually because, yeah. Oh, come on. I think this is the lost game already. Yeah, the rounded corners are. Okay, I have to close. No, I have to go further. Oh, okay, I routed it like 22. Not using the incorrect thickness. Not easy. Now, if there is a definition on monkey business, this is monkey business. I don't know. Okay, at least I have some space to length tuning again. 17, okay. So the same as before. So why the... So again, 16, even lower. Okay. I don't know what's better. Okay, so 24, not possible. 24 or 23? 23. No. $24.88. If I do this, how it affects the length? No. Yeah, it can't because yeah, it's the same like rotated. Yes, so I can't make it shorter. I can't. I just can't. Okay, this one. 20. I'll try 23. Here. Draft routing again, but more advanced. Now the 4 more. But this won't be fun. No, come on. I will break you. $23. I don't know what's better. I think to use this area more. 23. I would like to use More of this. No. No, I don't like it. I think this area is already lost, so I should use this segment more than the other. Here and here. I see. For instance. Okay. 23 plus minus. What's this? 18. Okay. No. Make it. There's something wrong with it. Yeah. If you fail to create a meander, I locked it instead. Yeah, this is what I want. Yes, exactly. And here. No, draw this for me. Okay, 23 is fine. Yes. Even better. Yes. Now this one. $16, oh my God. Not bad, but I would need to use this area more. Yes, this area more. Not. Better than nothing. And now 16.7. Let me take a break. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if it's good or not. I think it's awful and useless. I think it's wasting time, wasting space here. There are empty areas. It's awful. It's awful. Okay. It's awful. It's so awful that I can't leave it because it's so bad. So bad. I would like to have more shorter peaks. You know what? I know how to limit one side amplitude only. This way. Yes. Yeah. When there is no space for stupidity, KiCad won't do it. And you can limit it artificially as well. Better. So if you want to limit the meanders to be like only positive, yeah, I've rotated the entire thing like 1000 times, and yeah, it's possible, of course, always. But I spent the last 4 streams on looking for the optimal angular position, but I think this way, this is the optimal one. Okay, less awful. No, seems that it needs to be done in one go. Yeah, I forget my trick. This. I don't know why I have to enter the target length over and over and over and over. Oh, do it. Luckily, we have Bezier curve tools. Okay, we always need Bezier curves, but normally working features that everyone who is not working on Arduinos need, we don't have, because we have to make the Bezier curve tools better. Over and over and over. Draw it like oh, shit. Why? Oh, fuck yourself. No, and now it won't continue because I don't know why. Time to stop for today. I'm tired. I'm pissed off at the same time. Thank you for being here. I won't bother you with the featherwell.com because you know where to support me. Have a nice day. Bye.